him. So he was an imam and a great scholar. Hazur says, I have met him as well. Anyhow, this person would find any way to wriggle out of this, because he was not ready to submit yet at that time, because he had the influence of the ulama, the clergy upon him, the stubbornness they exhibit. So he writes that one day we were sitting in this tablighi sitting, and a general secretary said, to speak to him is akin to speaking to a stone, so leave him alone. So he writes that whilst leaving, I gave him the book Ijazul Masih. I gave it to him that you should read this. So then after a few days he returned and said, take my bet, oath of allegiance, and by the grace of Allah he took the bet and he decided to join the Jamaat. So he was the only Ahmadi in his family. Before taking the bet, the oath of allegiance, in Strasbourg, France, he was a permanent member of the Aima committee, and he would also deliver sermons in the mosque. That is, the mosque of the Muslims. They were full of praise for him. However, when people discovered that he was an Ahmadi, they all began opposition to him, at which point he himself left the imamat, that is, the leadership of the mosque. Hazur says that I first met him in 2003 during the Jalsa Salana of France. When I went to France in the previous year, then at that time he was extremely weak. His illness had worsened a great deal. When I went to Strasbourg, he also came there, and he said to Amir Sahib that you would always say that let's go to London to meet the Khalifa of the Messiah. But the doctor does not permit me to travel, and I also had some severe pains. But now look, how Allah has made arrangements that the Khalifa of the time has come to me himself. He had great love for Khilafat. He was writing the Quran by hand. When I went to Strasbourg, he told me on that occasion as well that I am writing by hand. And when he finished it, Hazur says his calligraphy or handwriting was very good. So he said that when I complete this, I would like to present it to you as a gift. At the time of his death as well, beside him was a Holy Quran and also the souvenir of the Khilafat Jubilee. He would frequently offer his house for the Amla meetings to be held. When a financial appeal was launched for the Strasbourg Mosque, then whatever he had, he contributed all of it towards this. May Allah extend forgiveness to him, and may he be given a lofty station in paradise. His children and the rest of his relatives, they are not Ahmadis. May Allah the Almighty open their hearts and enable them to also accept Ahmadiyyat.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم وادعوه يستجب لكم ولذكر الله أكبر.